Yeah, I can see it, you know. Axel, he's just a really good character right now, and
Yeah,
I think
dude.
I think that it's in a longer bracket. Playing Axel will allow you to keep your mental stack a little bit lower than playing Millia. Millia is high APM. You got to be
Yeah,
careful.
I
Not that
agree.
you don't have to put an effort in with Axel, but it's a different level of effort with Millia.
For sure, for sure. And we've seen plenty of it at high level play. Remy Celeste we talked about earlier, super talented. And speaking of super talented, Yurikov taking that first round with a perfect over Blue. Oh man, all right, yo, we'll see how familiar in this matchup that Blue is. Right now, though, Yurikov just doing Yurikov things, doing some zoning, trying to get some mix, some frame traps. Here we go, back to full screen. The air throw.
Yurikov working extremely fast. Run up 2K2D into the command grab.
Oh
No
no.
time stop just yet. Went for it, but blocked up. Yeah, missed the window for it just by a little bit. Does burst to push Blue back into that corner. 2H. Blue all kinds of roughed up. That's some tough stuff.
Yeah,
Yurikov looking really good.
and Blue's definitely no slouch either. Very from what I've seen in Grand Blue, just very fundamentally solid player. Just like really knows how to play fundamental fighting games. You know what I mean? Anti-air is usually on point. Spacing usually on point. So I could definitely see how this would be one of the rougher matchups for him. You know what I mean? But it doesn't help that Yurikov is an actual beast. So you know.
Duel 1.
All right, game 2.
I think that Kai actually makes a good decision, or is a good pick if you're that type of Fundies player as well. But
Agreed.
you know, this character does have those struggles.
Yeah, especially against this character. We saw right there, Rensen can eat right through that projectile. Force you right back out to full screen, and that follow-up is so dangerous. And I love how Yurikov just let it rip pretty much every time here. Conditioning Blue to really expect it. Get another perfect right here, dude.
Yurikov dropping the Gattaca rounds back to back. There's a simple flash out. Blue really hasn't had a chance to get offense. Got something with the bar slash, but nothing doing a big 2H. And here we go. Simple flash all day long. Turn around close slash.
Oh, that's huge. All right, yeah, not able to get the ender, unfortunately, and Yurikov's back in the driver's seat, getting caught by the Rensen and the follow-up here. 1 meter apiece. All right, yeah, there's the time stop. I was going to say, Yurikov could get some big damage if he's looking for that time stop. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Hit it with the JoJo stop. Oh, man, yeah. So thanks to those system changes a few patches back, Axel can get massive damage off just counter hit 2H, counter hit 2S, counter hit 6K with that time stop super, especially if they have the full 100, so they can spend some RC too. It's kind of disgusting how much how much damage Axel will do.
It's pretty disturbing to see the damage that Axel can lay down with 100% tension. And you know, you've seen strong Axel players like Yuri do it time and time again, and it's really it can be mentally damaging too, right? Just to get lit up with that is just like, damn. Even if you're a really good player, it has you thinking. There's a JS though for Blue, but an immediate goal burst decision, money making decisions from Yurikov.
If you could get a gold burst earlier in the round, you're feeling so good. And like just strategy-wise for later in the round and later in the set, I just think it makes so much sense. Burst comes back so fast this game, and having that full meter is so beneficial. And yeah, case in point right there.
Oh, he tried to catch him with a little tricky wall tech stuff, blocked up the burst. Didn't do too much off of it. 2K, 2D, and the finisher. And Yurikov looking mad comfortable.
Set point already for Yurikov here. Wow, gets the jump in, and Yurikov presses anyway. I love the awareness. All right, here we go. Once again, Yurikov really not respecting Blue's options right here. And there's the counter hit 2S. That does so much damage. Here we go. Gets the mix, spends the PRC, and we're in the corner.
Back out again. Blue, all kinds of hands up. Doesn't really have much of an angle, except for this throw. Finally gets something going at the wall, and through we go. Blue, I see you making slow strides. 1 round at a time, but the run under close slash, yeah, not gonna last. Blue finished up.
Unfortunate. Well, this is still winners. Blue's still alive in our losers bracket, and Yurikov is going to be moving on to winners finals right here. Wow. Oh man, that was a hell of a game right there. That was a fast game. Yurikov looks very strong. And I'm just now noticing that that win quote he's got set at Millia is bottom 3.
I
Damn.
don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Damn.
But what I do know is that Yurikov should be in top 8 with those 2 wins. So may not be bottom 3, but definitely top 8 at the moment and looking really strong. Like looking super strong. And that's what I was saying. I've always thought that Yurikov was a strong player. I thought Millia, they played Millia very well. I think the Axel pickup, especially for bracket, is just such a smart idea because you're saving so much mental energy and physical in some cases when with execution and things like that, compared to playing Millia all the way through. I think for a tournament purpose, this is for a tournament purpose. Do not hear me and be like, oh, Dynamite said you should play strong characters. No, I said for a tournament purpose, it's such a smart decision because it saves mental power when you're trying to go the distance in a bracket. That being said, you should also play characters you like as well. Not, you're not going to just jump in and start scuffing people up. That's not the way it works. But if you have characters who you also like that you could, and Strive allows you to do this, right? Like Strive, you can play multiple characters and do it, pretty well. You should. And so honestly, I think it's a great decision.
Yeah. There's you listen to some of the the Twitter discourse as you were kind of touching on earlier. You listen to some of that, and some of these matchups that they're talking about make them sound almost impossible, but there's not really a lot of like truly awful matchups. Like I think the worst matchup in this game right now is probably Nagoriyuki and Happy Chaos, and even like, yeah, it's a hard matchup for Nagoriyuki, but Nagoriyuki's not out by any means. You know what I mean? Like most of these so-called like bad matchups are like 6-4 at worst. You know what I mean? So I definitely support having a side character to cover your main's like kind of weaknesses. You know what I mean? Big supporter of that, but this is not a game where you need to by any means. It's not like you're playing, Iron Tiger from BlazBlue and you need something to cover those those bad matchups,
Yeah, I certainly think that is the case in Strive. But sometimes and playing different characters also helps you kind of see things from a different point of view and gives you more insight into what you might consider your main character to be. I think that's one of the things I wish I would have known so much earlier about fighting games is like, hey, because I loved I just played Ryu. Like when I started out, I was playing Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I played Ryu, and I didn't play anything else. And I stuck with that for a very long time. I'd find my one character and that was it. It wasn't until maybe even like 3 years ago that I started to say, oh, maybe I should play someone else. And I've been playing fighting games for a long time. So
hell yeah, dude.
Pick different characters, mess around with them. You only have you have nothing to lose and only have things to learn to do from doing that.
Yeah, that's always been my philosophy. Even just picking up like different fighting games. Like I'm that guy that like you bring some weird game to locals. I'm like, all right, dude, I've never seen this before in my life. Plug it in. Let's play some video games, dude. I don't care. I'll try anything. You know what I mean? But there's a big, in my opinion, there's a big benefit of that because different games make you think about different interactions, different play styles differently, right? And the more of that you do, or I should say, the more of that you do in a responsible manner, in a critical manner, the more it's going to help you in the long run. And again, just like you said, same thing, playing different characters. Like new players especially, I'll tell, like, yeah, pick a character that you like, have fun, but then just pick an archetype that is very confusing to you, is different, hop in, and like you will learn something from that. You will get something from that. But do we have Casa Bunch in the chat?
Yo, what it do? I just wanted to jump in and say thank you to everybody for tuning in to the first post hiatus Casa Street. Oh my God, Guilty Gear Strive online event. I don't even know what I'm. I guess.
Let's get it.
If y'all not on the Twitterverses, I had tweeted earlier that if we used all the coupon codes on Matcherino, I'd be adding $100 to the the pot. And sure as shit, my broke ass is eating these words because as we speak, putting in my credit card information that you guys cannot see unless you are Hackerman, and I have no idea But yeah, I want to just thank everybody for supporting the event, using the codes, making me $100 poorer, making these players $100 richer. And yeah, just keep supporting. And I love you guys for real. We're gonna keep doing this. We're not getting rid of Strive anytime soon. So just keep entering the event. It's free as long as you're in the as long as you're in the North American region and you have a good net code. We're gonna let you in. So try and get this money. And if not, then you can just watch. Honestly, you can just sit there and continue to watch with your hand down your pants. But if you actually want to try and like play the game, then by all means, follow us on Twitter. Figure out when we're gonna be doing our next event, and you never know, you might be a part of this $130.66 prize pool. That could be you. So,
Could be.
but that's all I wanted to share. I want to just thank you all for supporting us and letting us love you. Everything is super shanty right now because we're doing a lot of spring cleaning in the winter. We're trying to figure out what where we want to put everything. We're trying to like adjust and make everything look cute and all that jazz. Since you see Ryu on our flyer, that doesn't mean that it's all Street Fighter here. Obviously, we support Guilty Gear, so just keep supporting our event, please. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thank you so much. Use those sponsor quests. You can still use a sponsor quest. And I have to go. My tournaments are on fire right now. So I love y'all. Dynamite, thank you. Lennox, thank you. Dom, obviously you already know the fucking vibes. And yeah, I'm out of here. I gotta go. Bye.
Squad.
Much love, Bunch.
Yo, big shout out to the homie Bunch for coming through. Not only with the $100, but for running this whole tournament, bringing us together. That is so true what he said, man. Like I love this little sub community in the FGC we have. It really is. It really is home in its own weird way. It ain't called Casa for no reason.
Listen, I could not agree more. When I went down to CEO, I got to meet some people that I had only met online, and it felt like we had been hanging out for years. You know what I'm saying? So I love this community, and I could not say enough good things about it. I know we all got our things that we need to work on in every little community we have, but this one, I've seen a lot of love out of it, and I will always give that love right back. So feels good getting Casa back in, ready to go. I cannot wait to see what else this team does, because this team be making moves. If you enjoyed Street Fighter V at CEO, yo, that was Casa's, that was Bunch's crew. They know what they're doing. They know how to make sure these brackets run smooth. They know how to make sure the event feels nice. So yeah, and I can't wait. I know we're in a bit of a rough time again with the new variant and all that coming out and all of that, but if we can figure out a way to have events safely, that's going to be much love too, because like I said, I just I got to meet people at CEO, and it was like we had known each other for years. We got to hang out, chill, talk, and that's what it's all about. Have fun playing the game, of course, but it's about the people too.
Yeah, it's always been about the people, dude. Like, oh man, yeah. CEO was comical amounts of fun. Just an incredible break from the madness that I didn't realize how bad I needed till I was home. And tomorrow I'm flying out for Frosties. I cannot wait. Hoping to see you there, my friend.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there. Midwest, dude. Gotta be.
Yeah,
it's in my backyard.
Gotta get it for Chicago. But yeah, it's been kind of madness. Kind of looking in from the outside, like trying to run that and kind of deal with everything going on, make sure things are as safe as possible. But I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like I was a little nervous about traveling at first, but I'm pretty confident that it's gonna be a safe event. Like obviously, Vax cards required at the door, negative test within 48 hours of badge pickup. I'm cautiously optimistic. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. It's look. We got to do it in the smartest way. We got to be, I can't be, willy nilly, just doing whatever, caution to the wind. But it can be done, and so they'll probably never hear this, but I want everybody to give love to the Frosty crew. Elvin and Bozak, Elvin and Hyonis are uh, having. I couldn't imagine trying to organize something as big as Frosty in these conditions, and they're doing everything they can to keep things safe. And if you see them, if you're going to the event and you see them from a safe distance, give them some love and tell them you appreciate it, because just
real.
those words in and of itself means a lot, and they really do care about the community quite a bit, and that's why Frosty has always been awesome, and that's why they're trying to keep it awesome.
Yeah, putting in a ton of work, ton of work, both that we can't see in behind the scenes, like just seeing the cancellations over the past month for sure, but even in like the last week, just from cats that aren't able to show up, and some of those cats, prominent players, definitely going to affect how some of these brackets turn out, but also some of the commentators that are backing out like last minute through no fault of their own. You know what I mean? Like some of them coming down with COVID in the 11th hour,
Yeah.
not able to get flights ready for whatever. Like I literally can't imagine trying to plan logistics around that. So big shout out to that team, dude. Like they're putting the work in.
Absolutely. Looks like we got first person up here. I know that's not Flash, so I'm assuming it's A3 again.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 8-3.
We are going to see, it should be FGCFlash versus A3. So we're just waiting on the Flash to hop in here right quick. And yeah, Tree, those salty sweets were like, honestly, some of the most fun I had that weekend, bro. Those were crazy fun. Crazy fun.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of fun, and by that, I mean, speaking of not having fun, Axel playing, Flash playing Axel, did say that they were going to be switching over to Kai.
Really?
This was a couple months ago. Yeah. So I'm curious to see who they're going to break out here, because obviously A3 playing Nago, Axel can have a pretty decent time against Nago. Notice I said can have, because I know somebody's going to jump in the chat and, well, actually Nago is the best character. Yeah, I know. We all know. What I'm saying is,
all know.
he can have a really good time against Axel, or Axel can have a really good time against Nago if you are forcing Nago to spin that blood gauge early and then pushing him away full screen. So curious to see what Flash does if he goes with the Kai.
Definitely the key, and that's kind of the thing we were talking about with like the mental stack with some of these characters earlier. Some of these characters like Axel, very strong, obviously, at keeping cats out, but you have to play that so smart. Like I really underestimated how hard it was to play a zoner until I started playing Axel, and I feel like Axel is one of the easier zoners to start with. You know what I mean? You got to be on point, dude. So anytime I see really talented Axel like Yurikov, Remy Celeste, HDC, like these guys are setting the bar right now. You know what I mean? You got to be on point if you're playing. If you're playing that character, or if you're playing against a really talented one. Oh god, some of these matchups are insane, and how hit or miss they can be. So, like you were just talking about Nagoriyuki, Nagoriyuki can get zoned out, but Nagoriyuki gets in. How are you gonna get him off with actually? Like, you gotta pray for the raw super, basically.
Yeah, you're looking for raw super. You're looking, honestly, you're looking for where you can slip in 2K2D. That's gonna be your emergency button, but. The thing is, I mean, you mess up with Nago, and there's your life gone out of there,
dude,
out the window. You
so
might as well see you next round. It's a very scary situation. So, there are things you can do with Axel, but Nago puts you into that RPS situation where it's like, hey, strike throw, you gotta decide which way it's gonna be. If you get command grabbed, it's just the worst, because the blood gauge is gonna start to drain. He's gonna be able to cancel and do whatever. Yeah, it's a tough scenario. So I'm not saying Axel is just like, oh, it's free against Nago. No, what I'm saying is there are conditions in which you can set things up with Axel that gives him a much easier time.
For sure. Speaking of setting things up, we are still waiting on FGCFlash to get in here. Apologies for the delay. Should be rolling in any moment. So do you think Flash is going to be sticking with Kai for this matchup, or do you think we're going to see some more Axel?
I think that I mean, Knowing Flash, I think he might stick with Kai just for the experience. Just saying like, hey, look, I gotta play against a strong Nago and get that experience. And I'm sure that they have plenty of experience, but I mean, in bracket, it's different, right? In bracket experience is not grinding it out online experience. And so even though both are online, so might stick with the Kai. I would lean towards that. If I were a betting man, but I'm not. That's not true. I play fighting games, so I'm definitely a betting man in some ways. But
right.
But I think that sticking with the Kai is probably going to be what we see here from Flash.
Yeah, sometimes that comfortability factor is like the huge difference. Like Gear is one of those games. Like I've played a good amount of characters this game, like just messing around, trying them out. And I'm definitely not opposed to breaking out a pocket character for a good matchup, but sometimes, even when you start like that, you know what I mean? So like I'll break out Nagoriyuki in some matchups I don't like with Chip. All right, I go down 2-0. Okay, Chip's coming back out. Like I want to feel comfortable. I want to be playing my best. My Nagoriyuki, not nearly as good as Chip. So yeah, that could be a factor here. But it looks like Flash is in the room. I think that's Flash.
Yo, yeah, what is this outfit, bro? What are we looking at?
We're seeing some top tier outfits today. Everybody's got the red glowing eyes on. We got
got the Neapolitan mohawk. What's going on, brother? We gotta have another conversation.
Now we're talking. Yo, well, Ray, what's your opinion on Neapolitan ice cream? Be honest with me.
Middle of the road. I don't hate it. I don't love if I get a free scoop of ice cream, it's like all we have was Neapolitan. I'll take it. I'm happy.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'd be happy with that. All right. So yeah, we're getting right in it. Flash Metroid already blocking against A3 Religion here. The variant, A3 variant. Okay, I just got that. Oh man, what a top tier name.
Rough.
Yeah.
Flash sticking with Kai. So, getting that matchup experience, like I said, 2S clipping the toes. The 6H slide up 2H is pretty disrespectful for sure. PRC, I love that 5P to keep Metroid grounded.
Yeah, beautiful. You don't even need to go for anything fancy right there. Just keep her in the corner and bank the DP. Yo, A3 looking top tier right now. All right, Flash Metroid trying to get this pressure going though. All right, EX projectile gets the cancel. That was OG. Yeah, A3 though. A3 ain't let you get away with that. Sorry, go ahead.
A3 got a really big life advantage earlier on and was able to capitalize on that. Even though they had a couple of mistakes there. Wow, what hitbox did that connect with? Hello?
I'm worried if he was trying to slide and like the hitbox came up prematurely. I don't know. I've never seen that before in my life, bro. That was crazy.
Yo, he hit that man's spirit. He didn't touch Kai. He touched his spirit. His will to live.
He took that gear spirit right out of him. Said, "Nah, you are mortal, my friend, and you are going down." A3 ended game 1 with the perfect. Man. Yo, A3 is looking kind of slick, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Looking really good. And that's the power of Nago, right? Like you can get in that flow state where you're just steamrolling folks, right? And it's just like, man, how do I stop this Mack truck that's running at me? And you don't.
Yeah, that's super beneficial when you're playing, like when you're as experienced player as A3, right? Because you know how to find that vibe. You've been there before. All right, here we go. Catch on the dust. Flash Metroid has to spend the burst and gets the counter hit jump in. Here we go. EX projectile. Spend the gold burst. Wow.
Did you see the point where that gold burst came out? That was so smart to hit Flash with the very edge of that. Now, A3 with some money here, but Flash spacing it out.
Oh no, gets caught by the projectile and spends the super. That's gonna hit. Wow.
Going upstairs.
That's a chunk too. I'm gonna. No, not quite. Oh no! Lands the counter hit 5H. That's just meaty.
Not over yet though. A3 with the JD. RC, my turn, please. And he said, "Yo, anything you can do, I can do better."
I can't believe that did a kill. I cannot believe that did a kill. All right. Yeah, goes for the chip there. I like that decision. Little checkmate scenario there for Flash Metroid. Very nice.
Very, very nice turnaround from Flash. One of a host of just very old, gear players. Been playing for a long time. Old heads can certainly do the do, and you see why. They have that gear mentality. It's a different game, yeah, but they have the mentality already locked in. Bloodstate gonna pop here. Unfortunately, Flash far away. He's swinging on Bloodstate. Flash, no cares in the world. No care.
No cares at all. All right, Flash Metroid answering back to that first game with a game of their own. We're 1-1 already. This is the most back and forth match we've had so far tonight. This is nice. Kind of showing that Kai pick out is working out pretty well too.
Yeah. I mean, I expected that they would stay with Kai. Just haven't spoken with Flash about the character change and the plans of that. Kind of figured that would be happening, and here we go. I mean, one game apiece, right? Like, so it's certainly something that Flash has decided this is the character I'm sticking with. Got lifted up, immediate burst, wanted none of that smoke.
All right, here we go. Flash Metroid getting the throw, and of course that grants that projectile Loki. Trying to bait the burst there. Working out kind of well, but gets eaten. And there's the YRC. All right. Ooh, I was holding my breath there for a minute for A3. But we're out of trouble. No, we're not out of trouble yet. Not enough blood gauge to really get that standing heavy, get some range. Good blocks and the counter poke. Here we go. A3. Gonna have to be very strategic about how they go forward. Flash Metroid pick up the air to air.
Oh, caught him checking another one. Getting on the electric school bus. I gotta teach you some things.
Damn, that still didn't kill. It's crazy how much health this character has. Once again, all right. A3 catching on to that chip setup. And now it's offense time. They're dead. You're dead.
Absolutely. Yeah. You got it right. You got it. That joint said counter. They're dead.
Dude, especially against that move that does so much damage, bro. It's crazy. Oh no, case in point. Oh no, I was almost wondering if he was going for the preemptive burst bait there, but I love that.
Flash didn't have burst available at that point in time, but we are where we are. Flash Metro is looking to carry A3 over. A huge counter hit. There's the burst into the corner in the blood explosion. Big punish. Absolutely. Do not blame them whatsoever. Force the burst out of A3 and immediately YRC my turn.
Wow. All right. And still gets the pickup off that? Yo, this character is crazy. Yeah, that was ice cold. 6H. A3 religion is too strong. Oh my god. Dude, imagine making a wrong decision in a video game. losing a good amount of your health, but then getting rewarded with a free chain shift after. Like, that's just so wild to me. And he got the pickup off it. Like, dude, that's
locked in, dude.
That's just experience, dude. That's A3's experience right there. A3's knowledge just coming through, coming in clutch in a big moment there.
Flash blocking it up at the start of the round, showing some respect this time, forcing the burst out as well. JS gonna connect. Oh man, Flash with a huge pickup off the 2H. Make the thrust through the wall. This is how Flash can get it started. Positive bonus on their side as well.
Ooh, all right, with the 2P there again. All right, got whiff punish that time with the 2H. And the command grab is coming out just like you said. This is where the blender starts. Oh. Counter hit, 214H. Yeah, that's a chunk right there.
Oh, threw it in reverse though, did Flash. Staying away from the 2H, but an immediate conversion. Red RC, dead is what it's gonna be. A3 on set point.
Damn, he's won 2 already? Damn. Even the close games fly by in this game. I love this. Good patience for Flash Metroid right here. Doesn't want to get counter hit. Wait for the right opportunity to get out. And now it's their turn. The pressure is on. No, of course, right as I say that.
Hey, Flash got the great jump back S though. Still has the corner pressure, but 5H swinging for the fences. A3 finds a connection here. High blood gauge, gonna have to be super careful. Needs to go for a bite soon. And the evasion, Flash knew too.
I love how A3 is using these jump in heavies. Oh my god, like so many Nagos online you see. Oh my god, that trade with the DP?
Oh, what a smart decision.
Yeah, bait tip. Flash Metroid catching on from last time. Wants to avoid chip here, and there it is. All right, the chain shift coming in. Clutch button, Flash, Metroid. Gonna be bringing us to final rounds.
Flash still has work to do, even if they win this one, but great check with the 2 Ps there. Scuffs up the shoes a little bit. A3 backing up. Needs to figure out a way to approach without spending too much blood gauge. Caught him jumping with the ashy elbows.
That's like the, what do you call it? The Shoto special right there. Send the fireball out.
Oh,
yeah. I love that. That's great fundamentals there for Flash.
Wow, speaking of lack of fundamentals, just sliding into the DMs did have the meter to cancel if it was blocked. Yeah, sometimes you got to unga mental out. You got to show you got some gorilla in you too.
Hell yeah. No, I'm a big supporter of that. Sometimes you just gotta say, all right, listen, I know I'm -5 here, but I'm gonna press anyway. I don't care.
Pressing buttons. I'm pressing
buttons. I didn't pay $60, $120 after DLC to block, baby. I'm pressing. Oh,
definitely got to know when to hold them and when to show them. And Flash showing us that sticking with that Kai it was the right decision. We're going to end up in Game 5 situation here between both of them.
I'm low key super glad this went to final game. It's been a hell of a set.
It's been one heck of a set. I really, really, really enjoy what Flash is doing with the movement on Kai, just staying out of really bad spaces. Of course, you play a Nago, you're going to get clipped up a few times. Everybody will. But Flash has done a great job of just avoiding the situations where A3 can capitalize at low blood state. Oh, great on the delay on the 5D. Flash is locked in.
Flash's defense is getting a lot better here too. Not disrespecting Nago's buttons as much, but unfortunately in the command grab, that's gonna kill. That's death.
Yeah,
we're going through the wall.
Absolutely. Didn't even need the wall for it, to be honest. It gets it anyway.
Yeah, for real.
Another set point. Yeah, that super does a grip of damage at the end. When he does the final swing, it does a ton of damage.
I always underestimate that. A3 Religion here once again on set point. Spends the burst to maintain quarter position. Flash Metroid trying to find a hole to get out. No, we're back in neutral. EX projectile connects. Oh, that's
R slash didn't though, unfortunately. Step back 5H, bless the boots, and then cut him in the chest. Flash Metroid not trying to rest just yet. A3 swing it over the immediate punish on the burst attempt. A3 all over him, but the blood gauge erupts. Flash Metroid has a chance here. Got to extend the combo. Doesn't. Oh, I hope this doesn't come back to bite him. PRC and the throw. Wow. There you go. Last game, last round.
Yo, we're sliding into DMs or we're drifting into DMs. Either way it works, baby. That was nice. Flash Metroid on a much better start here. All right, this could be what they need. Positive bonus. We'll have plenty of meter to play with. Go for the whiff punish. Miss. Right through the projectile. That's huge for A3. The command grab. All right, wall is on its last legs here. Any hit will send him through. Spends the YRC to get the side switch. Jumping connects.
Flash Metroid looking to close the door. The turnaround 5P after the blue RC. Didn't get the wall split, but has corner position. However, stun Dipper again. And it breaks the burst. Oh my goodness, Flash playing wild, but the back throw from A3.
Yo, Dynamite, I can't take this anymore. That was insane. Yo, final game, final round, and A3 Religion clutches it out with the last hit. Oh my god. Yo, I'm glad you were going for that last sequence, bro, because I was not breathing at all. Man.
It was a heck of an end there from A3, but Flash was right there at the door. The movement on that Kai was looking really good, but A3 digging in the heels, finally converting on the set point, going to be moving on in winner's side. But wow, I do not envy anyone that has to go up against Flash.
No, not at all. Let's see, loser of 10. So they're going to be playing, it looks like the winner of Boro. Oh no, we're still waiting on some loser side matches. All right, we'll dig into that later. Winners finals is going to be Yurikov and A3. So we were kind of hyping up that matchup a little bit earlier. So what's the call? Is Yurikov going to stick with the Axel pick? I'm saying yes. My money's on Axel.
You think? I guess so.
It could go either way, but I think we're gonna see Axel. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I could kind of see that. It would make sense. Millia the moment Millia gets touched, breathed on, her health just evaporates in the wind.
Gone.
So yeah, I certainly, it's not like Axel is like super healthy boy, but being able to control the pace and keep that distance will help out greatly. So I'm
that's
seeing
low key. That's low key not a thing that a lot of people think about. Is like Chip and Millia, obviously infamous for the low health, but if you look at the actual values, Axel is only like, I don't remember what the exact value is, but it's not a lot more health than Chip or Millia. He still has very low health. So I don't know, man. I think we're gonna see the Axel pick, but it really could go either way. I saw LK make some mincemeat out of some Nago players with Millia during pools for CEO. And it wouldn't surprise me if Yurikov is well versed in that matchup. Obviously, online Nagoriyuki is kind of the meme at this point, right? Very, very strong character, but there's plenty of representation amongst top players as well. Case in point, right here, A3 Religion, very strong. Hotashi, kind of the prototypical example there, right? Kind of the peak.
Yeah, I mean that is hey, if you're looking for a Nago, you certainly want to watch Hotashi for sure. But I mean, even all over, even in the EU, there's Uriel Legion, right? Who just is a tech monster with
I forgot about Uriel Legion.
Yeah. Dude is sick with it. So certainly good representatives of that character, and will continue to be. I mean, every time Lord Daisuke decides to buff Nago, it's gonna be what it be. So we're all living it together. But I'm thinking Axel here from Yurikov.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Who I don't recognize these names. Yo, shout out to Shadow Clone in the chat. Thanks for coming through, homie. Appreciate you making it out to the Casa. Okay, so we're gonna be jumping to loser side. This looks like it's gonna be Arck versus Bloo. Question mark?
That's Flash's that's Flash's avatar. So
I think Flash is chilling. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it might just be chilling. I know Flash and Boro are after Arck and Bloo, so that's coming up right after that.
Yo, also, I just noticed your character's name is Domo Genesis. That's awesome. Just noticed that. All right, so we're gonna see Giovanna from Arck. All right, we haven't seen Giovanna yet tonight. Another one of those characters. Bunch of 5-5 matchups. Giovanna players, some of them out there will try to tell you she's low tier, but there's only one Giovanna I listen to, that's Vicky Viper. She'll tell you this character's top 5. No losing matchups, not a whole ton of winning matchups either, but very, very strong character. Fundamentally solid. If your mind game is strong, you can put the distance in for sure. All right, we're getting right in this. So this is loser side, top 8. Arck versus Bloo. Right off the bat here. All right. Bloo gets the defensive throw.
Oh, great return throw there on the wake up. Arck dashing in, gets interrupted by the stun, but the Travol just wrong. We're just doing it. No seasoning, nothing. Just throw it on the skillet and take it right back off.
We're just going for it, dude. I love it. All right, Bloo getting a couple hits here. Not able to get a big conversion. And baits the burst. All right, that's huge. Should be able to send him through the wall here. Yeah. Not enough meter to get a ton of damage, but still a very good position if you're Bloo. Now you just got to play the footsies game. Blocking game, sorry. Oh, no! Had the 2P.
Oh, will the FD break in time? Does. Going to get a huge punishment? No, the BRC to keep it clean. Bloo only needs a tap, just a dab will do, and there it is. 2P jabs out, checks that dash up. That Giovanna is mad fast with that. This character got some movement on it.
Hell yeah. So this is a matchup where we're going to see Bloo's playstyle shine a lot more. Like you've seen a lot of these jab checks, and there it is, the 2H call out. Doesn't get the hit, but the follow-up does, and we are in the corner. You have to make some decisions right here. Bloo, what you got? Drift in, the mix-up. All right. Nice little chunk of damage. Check out the zone out, and there it is. Arck is back in with the grabs, and the DP say, get off me.
Step back, but the air super straight in return from Arck. Commitment.
Strong.
to that pressure. It's a really good super, and you see a lot of Geo players use it to perfection, but it's gonna be Blue with a great conversion. Blue's conversions have been incredible. Also, shout
On
out
point.
to Imperious Club, aka WASD, for the host. What up?
Yo, Koyo, what's up, homie? Yo, yeah, big shout out to Purist Club WASD if you get a chance. I'm not gonna lie, I was commentating some WASD earlier in the week, and I was hyping up Casa a little bit. Definitely friends of the Casa. Thanks for coming through. And we're getting right into game 2. All right, yo. So this is gonna be, I can tell already. This is gonna be one of those real back and forth setups right here. We're gonna see a couple like mid-round adjustments. That's I think.
That's going to be the name of the game. If Arck can start to set up the strike throw with Geo, that's going to be the way to go. There's the 2S, but immediately the burst from Blue certainly wants to establish the neutral game, but we're in, just double dash in and throw raw 2D. Yo, Arck plays kind of different, bro. Baiting out the DP as well.
Damn, all right, we're going through the wall here. Oh no, slides off. All right, I don't know if that was a misinput or what, but happens, you know. Blue getting away, and that's a big punish. All right. Arck not able to close it out. Not enough meter here, but the air-to-air is going to do it. Catching Blue trying to jump out.
You see Blue trying to keep the pace a little bit slower like it was in game 1, but Arck is immediately advancing the rhythm of this game 2 situation. And Blue's going to have to answer back. There's the double dash throw again. Every time Blue gets a little bit of room, immediately Arck's all on top of him. The jump back H for Arck for Blue. Our stun edge.
Oh no, wow, I'm surprised there was no punish there. Blue was ready with that whiff too. Damn. All right, we're back in. Another combo, not able to spend any meter on account of him not having any, but yeah, just 6P. Great poke. Low-key, like, one of Kai's best pokes on top of a really good anti-air. Paying some dividends there for Blue.
It's a really good button. The upper body invulnerability on it really just enables a lot of aerial protection from Kai's and from some of the other Giovanna's long-reaching normals, but no need to reach long if you're all up in the face. Blue with the wall stick with the hand, with the sword on the mans, and now Arck in a lot of trouble.
Another 6P, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Blue. I see you. So there's one of our first big adjustments right there. Get these anti-airs in. And we're kind of talking about that last time we saw Blue on the screen. Anti-air game on point in Grand Blue. Really just fundamentally solid player. Case in point, taking game 2 over Arck right here.
Yeah, Blue looking really good. You saw Arck, like I said, try to speed things up at the beginning of game 2, but Blue was able to recover and stick to those fundamentals. Anti-air, it sounds like it's easy to do, anti-air, spacing, neutral, whiff punishing, but not much easier said than done, especially against a high-speed character like Geo, but Kai has the ability to do that. So
it doesn't help that every game you play, like, the anti-air timing's different in some way, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of have to relearn it I have to relearn it every game, so I'm a child, but...
Yo, my man
that was
swung away on the Travail, interrupting it. And now Blue only needs one more game, gonna lift him up. Damage in disguise, murder applied.
This is where Blue is super scary. Yeah, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Get the confidence, baby. You are OD when you are playing confident. Perfect. All right. Oh, man. You can really tell. So, especially like round 1, you can always tell when Blue's just kind of getting warmed up, playing a little hesitant, maybe not as confident as they normally are, but once we start getting rolling, Blue is a hard player to stop. 6P again. Look at his offense.
Again, putting on layers of offense, forcing Arck into the corner. Now Blue's happy to play the distance game. Yo, I got projectiles. I'm good to go.
Yeah,
I can range you out. There's the 6P, knock you down out the skies. But Blue RC, Arck takes their turn back. Travail plus range. Blue steps back, and the stun dipper from a long range.
Wow. All right. Blue in a very convincing 3-0. Yo, after that first game, I was ready for some nice back and forth. I was ready for some adjustments, but the only adjustment was on Blue side, and it paid off so well and so fast. Like, dude, Blue, I'm gonna just like gush about Blue for a minute. So when First time I met Blue in a Grand Blue bracket, I think I ran him over. Like, it wasn't close. You know what I mean? Like, Blue has come such a long way from starting out with Grand Blue, making a name for themselves with Eustace, into one of these players that we really respect for the fundamentals. You know what I mean? And right here, big 3-0 over Arck, just playing it so clean right there. Big shout out to Blue, brother. You've come so far, and it's such a pleasure to keep watching you grow.
Yeah, good stuff to Blue for sure. Definitely had the right idea for that matchup, and just avoid the dangerous strike throw situation that Giovanna can put you in. So unfortunately, that's going to be the end of the run for Arck. But that's why you get back to it anytime you can in any brackets you can. So
Hell yeah.
hopefully there'll be a appearance from Arck in a future Casa. But next up, we're going to have Boro versus Flash. And it's going to be a pretty good one. Flash, we saw them lose a super, super close one against A3 Religion in a very wild set, a Nago versus Kai.
Yeah, and we also saw Boro lose against A3 Religion. I think that was round 1 in another really close set. So probably not as close as Flash, but definitely a harder matchup. Either way, I am so excited to see how this plays out. This should be, like you said, this should be a real great match. We're going to see some more Kai on the screen.
Hey guys.
Hold on. It looks like winners finals is going to be first. So
yeah, cancel that match because Boro just had to go, so he DQ'd.
Oh no!
Yeah, so next up will be winners finals.
Hate to see it.
Okay.
Sometimes real life comes up. We get it. Yeah.
Yep. Certainly understandable. Shout outs to Boro running the pot.
Yeah, good run.
But that means we're gonna have winners finals. That's gonna be Yurikov versus A3 Religion.
This is the main event right here. Yeah.
This is both of these players have been playing mad good. So it was eventually, that's the way the bracket boils down, right? Like so eventually you're gonna be here.
Keep playing well, and eventually you're gonna play somebody else that's playing very well. Easy as that, right?
Easy as it can be. So Yurikov again has a choice, right? Can go with the Millia or can go with the Axel. We already know what A3 is going to do. You already know what the name of the game is. Nago.
We already know.
Again, I think that Axel can have some easier time against Nago, but it depends on who you're feeling at the moment too. You got to go with that comfort as well.
Yeah, and that's true. That could be a moment like I'm sure you've seen that in bracket too. You see somebody break out a character and go, damn, where'd that come from? You know what I mean? And then you talk to the guy after and they're like, yeah, dude, I was just feeling it. You know what I mean? Like I was feeling that in the moment. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. We're getting an update. Yuri just took Roman Rumble with Axel and he beat a Nago's ass to do it. Yo, by the way, shout out to Stopwatch. Thanks for rolling through. Thanks for coming through from WASD. All right, so Yuri double dipping on the tournaments tonight. All right, that explains some of the delay from earlier. I see you, Yuri. I'm catching on to your game. All right. But shout out to Yuri for winning Roman Rumble.
All right, Yuri out here playing as much gear as possible, and I can't blame him. Strive is a fun game, and he's just trying to get that level up.
Absolutely, dude. It's kind of crazy to me how hyped this game was and how fun it ended up being. You know what I mean? Like we got a lot of that, especially in the current AAA game environment. You know what I mean? Bunch of pre-orders, bunch of hype marketing. And sometimes the game's fun, sometimes it ain't. But man, dude, gear paid off. Strive came through. Shout out to Dice Keg, great soundtrack. And as in current Dice K fashion, every time he puts out an album, he just gives us a free fighting game if you buy the album. So shout out to Dice K, thank you.
There you go. Get a fighting game with the music, that's how it goes.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. But I'm excited to see this one, especially like A3 has been playing so well. We saw them managed to get the W over Flash, which is not an easy feat. Let me remind you, Flash is very, very, very good gear player. So is A3, right? So it's not going to be easy for either one of them. But A3 Religion is up and ready to go. So we're just waiting on Yurikov.
Oh man. All right. So the last time we were waiting on Yurikov, we the payoff was interesting. We'll put it that way. One of the quickest 3-0s I've seen in gear in a minute. And I got a funny feeling that's not going to be the case here. I just got this funny little feeling, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe A3 is falling asleep at the wheel. No, I'm kidding. There's a
Nah,
0%
I
chance
don't
that's
know.
happening.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. Uh,
0%.
A3 has been locked in the entire time, and even when they've been on the back foot, they were able to kind of course correct and get the job done. And that's you see a Nago that loses or that has blood gauge pop a couple times during a match. Usually that Nago loses that match, but not A3. Built different.
There we go. All right, sorry. Yeah, most definitely. A3 is kind of like the epitome of built different, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh man, just overall, I could talk about A3 Religion all night. Super talented in so many different games. We were talking about Grand Blue. That was my introduction to A3. I did not realize when I was playing them in bracket that they had that pedigree until I saw. I think it was Casa plus R. It was one of like the really really big Casa plus R tournaments. It might have even been the one where Casa partnered with Combo Breaker. I think it was. Yeah, massive plus R tournament. Huge turnout. A3 Religion made it very far with Zappa, if I remember correctly. And I think we even had Zappa in grand finals. And that was kind of the point where I went, oh damn, I gotta learn this character. This character looks sick.
Yeah. Yeah. You again, going back to what we were saying earlier, you see a lot of um strong players who've played through the gears, right, that have come out through the series and show up and strive and kind of lay down the law. But I mean, you also
Mm,
see a lot of new players show up and do damage as well. That's one of the most exciting things about any strive bracket that I watch is seeing the new faces show up and do well. Now they may not be taking the W all the time, but watching them improve, and seeing them go from hey, this is my first bracket to hey, this is my 100th bracket, and watching
yeah.
that evolution is always exciting to me, and it really puts me in a good place because I know like hey, this game has legs. So and you're seeing that in
Hell
strive
yeah.
as well.
Hell yeah. That's one of the most satisfying things about fighting games in general, I feel like, because we were all there at one point. You know what I mean? Every single person that is currently in the scene has had that day one experience of, oh man, I just got my ass beat like real bad. And okay, I could choose to let this affect me, or I'm gonna go get better. I'm gonna come back next week. And maybe they still get their ass beat, but they say, okay, I learned something here. I'm gonna go back in the lab. I'm gonna go grind some more ranked. I'm gonna play with the local homies. I'm gonna come back a little stronger next week. And to see that payoff in real time, especially in these real consistent online brackets like Casa. I know we basically had like the online circuit going early
Yeah,
2020. I think it was.
yeah.
You had Casa on Fridays. You roll in NLBC Saturday. I can't even remember the other ones. At the Gates was another big one. Pretty much had something every day of the week. So, all right, I'm feeling this today. Run it, and
Yeah,
there's
I
gonna be
mean,
that core
it
group
was
always there.
it was great to see the fighting game community kind of shift to that major online mode, and you had a couple, you always had some tournaments that have been online for a long time. The online
Hell
local, had been doing Street Fighter
yeah,
5 forever
hell yeah,
online and really laid the groundwork for a lot of this online stuff to jump off. So, online has always been a thing, but obviously, 2020 made it mandatory pretty much. So it was great to see the fighting game community kind of shift and adjust to give us the things that we had like Casa and NLBC online and WNF and all those wonderful things, and even the other tournaments for Granblue, like the gates and stuff like that, that
mm,
you got to really play almost whatever you wanted to with a few exceptions, but it was so good seeing the community rally together and figure this out because offline was smoked. It was done. Like it was
hell yeah.
it was not in any foreseeable future for a while. So yeah, I big ups to the community. I'll never forget that. That shows you the strength of the community right there.
and it really made you appreciate like the really well run brackets too. So my first ever online bracket was pre-COVID. It's called Fight for the Six, and it was run by, I believe, the Canadian players, Nagoriyuki. And that is like to this day one of the smoothest, most well-run tournaments I had ever had the pleasure of being a part of. And I just assumed they all went like that. And boy, was I wrong. Like you start to go into that like always online kind of mentality. It really, really makes you appreciate the killers. And that's why people always come back every week. Casa had more people every week because it was a, super just well run and put on a good show. And the ones that really did well really got to shine. It was nice.
Yeah, it certainly was nice, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that legacy continues on. We're obviously not not
Yeah.
out of the online space. Even with some events showing up, there's still going to be the need for that. There's always going to be the need for that. So I'm hoping that people are understanding and want to continue to throw these events from a TO perspective, because without them, it's definitely there's definitely a void there. I know it is for me.
Yes.
So uh,
Agreed.
I think that other people feel the same way.
Yeah, for sure, dude. We actually pre-extend. We actually had a really good conversation about that. A bunch of us were sitting down, talking about kind of the future of offline and online tournaments. You know what I mean? And it's going to be really interesting to see that balance. Like even once, oh, excuse me, even once, offline is back in like full force, so to speak. You know what I mean? How is that going to mesh with online? How are people going to interact with them both as a consumer and as kind of the bigger sponsors? You know what I mean? Are we going to see bigger online tournaments, especially as netcode gets better? It's going to be really interesting to see how that evolves.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is it. All right, guys, this is winners finals. We got Yurikov, we got A3, and we got some Millia. I was dead wrong, and I'm not even mad about it. This is going to be sick. All right, A3 whiffs the old DP on round start. And unfortunately, Yurikov kind of corners himself here. Has to spend the burst to get out of the corner.
Oh no, the blood gauge this early in the round at that. Yurikov going with the throw to get the maximum amount of damage. But again, waking up swinging. Yurikov stuck in the corner. Just a bite before I say goodnight. Little refrigerator snack. 5K keeps him in the corner.
Oh no, that's huge. Counter hit, close slash, you're dead.
Done.
Oh no.
The wall, it was not a strong enough splat. Now the Sonic Spin Ball sending A3 through.
Oh, I love that BRC. Not able to get anything off it, but just huge for block purposes, right? You do not have to think. There's no guessing. You're blocking up right.
Oh, tried to step back. Yurikov has a shot here, lays down the disc. Oh, the late air dash H. That tricky overhead. First blood going over to Yurikov.
And once again, Yurikov basically steals that round. No health left. Like, what a comeback. The 6P trades? Yo, Nago's OD. Wow. Almost baited the burst there. I thought that was going to be a huge punish, but the disc activates just a hair too late. Still, you're not angry about that if you're Yurikov. Get that good Oki in. All right, let's see what you got.
Tried to go for the crossover. The 6P blocked it all up, but ended up in that corner. 2K2D 6H. Sliding into the DMs, the immediate burst from Yurikov. I need out.
Oh my god. Trades the jump in right here. And A3 has the awareness to block the 6P. Still has to eat this mix, unfortunately. Yeah, we're going to RC the grab. This should be able to kill. No, not quite.
Gets the dash up throw. Yurikov's so good at using Millia's ground speed to sneak up on the opponent and get that throw in. And it's a really good thing to be able to have in your pocket, especially against players like Nago.
Yeah.
Where once you get on top of them and you're in the advantage state, you don't want to leave, right? Like Nago doesn't have any invincible reversals outside of super, so you want to smother this man and do not give him a chance to play the game.
Yeah, and just in terms of the mental stack too, like you want to keep your opponent honest. If you're in the air too much, like we've already seen A3 getting real handsy, if you will, with that 6P. You know what I mean? So I love the decision. All right, we're playing the ground game then. If I'm jumping around too much. Oh, look at that. All right, the jab check doesn't quite get the P conversion there. And yeah, great awareness from Yurikov to realize that is a punish. All right, baits the gold.
The burst. Yurikov has corner pressure. And the blood gauge for A3 a little high. Purple RC caught the backdash. What a conversion and a shaker. The awareness from Yurikov. But gets lifted.
6P again. All right. Catches the jump in, and the close slash counter hit is going to let Yuri get the damage right here. All right, a little Oki. No meter, but we'll have a bar very shortly with this positive bonus. Yeah, has to play it safe. Double jump in. Good blocks from A3. Gets hit by the 2H. This is trouble. This is big trouble.
Oh, but the blood explosion. He went for the throw and the quick RC. There you go. Yurikov blasted through the glass.
Damn. A3 says, all right, you played against a Nago in that other tournament? Let's see if you know how to deal with this. Man.
It's really, really, really hard when you're getting lit up by Nago in the corner. And speaking of lit up, we're going upstairs. The super, this might be dead.
Yes. No! Oh, we're playing Dragon Ball out here, baby. You got your 2 touches? I got them. Oh, damn, that was so sick. Oh man, if I was playing against that, I'd probably be pretty heated right now. But like, as a spectator, that was so sick. Man.
Listen, Millia, again, like I said, has that zero guts factor that, you know, she just gets deleted at times, and immediately you see the switch to Axel from Yurikov. I am not surprised. This is not saying that the matchup is impossible with Millia, but it's a lot easier with Axel.
And especially with, like, it was very clear A3 just had the read in some of those situations too, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Speaking of the read, Yurikov, the whole book of Nago has been collected and learned from. Yurikov throwing out those chains to pull in with blocks from A3, but
you can see the 2H startup.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wow. Yurikov is just smoking with the frame traps right now. I'm loving this. Command grab, yup, spent the super. Oh, you can get so much damage off that now. It's kind of crazy. Not enough to kill? No, the wall damage is going to do it.
Yeah, smart stuff from Yuri to be able to do that combo, to take it to the wall and be able to put A3 through. And this is a different match already. You see the differences once the Axel thing came out. Jump up, gold burst on the advance. My man said, I need the money early. I'm good for it. I'll pay you back later, but I need it now.
Need it now. I need that cash advance. Give me that payday loan, baby. I got you. Oh man, all right. Yurikov looks so much more in control right here. And I kind of like how A3's trying to slow this down a little bit too. Like, he was definitely going party mode with that Millia pick, you know what I mean? So, definitely nice to see, okay, I can slow down the play. I can break out that big jump heavy, or not jump heavy, regular heavy, excuse me.
Oh, cancel the Sickle Storm.
The recognition from Yurikov. Oh, that's a huge punish. Okay, counter hit. Not enough to kill, but the command grab's gonna seal it. Yurikov taking game 3. Ew.
Oh, nice with it right now. And I think this might be the momentum shift that Yuri needed, because the moment they picked up Axel, it was like a different player was got the sticks.
Yeah, it's a different game right now for sure. Yurikov, obviously, as chat just let us know, very, very used to this matchup. And I mean, if you're watching the screen, that's kind of obvious, right? Like, that was some dominant Axel play right there. A3 taking just a quick second, say, all right, lower the heart rate, take a deep breath, think about what I got to do. And this is where this is the do or die situation for A3 right now. Obviously, no stranger to that. So we'll see what the adjustment is right here. Game 4.
Gonna get things going.
And there it is. All right, the clone. Yeah, that eats Rancen. You got to be strategic. But once again, the command grab paid dividends for Yurikov again.
Oh, no.
No way. All right, switching up with the. Okay, that's gonna hurt.
Time stop. Boots to the chest. Lay him to rest. Yurikov working incredibly fast and precise.
Oh my god, look at that. That's... no, doesn't get the wall stick. What a kill with the wall stick, but Unfortunately, it was not to be. Yurikov still in a very advantageous position right here. Spends the YRC to get out of trouble. Force it back to full screen. But we're going to spin to win. Hit him with the Beyblade. Or coast to coast.
Yurkov in a lot of a dangerous situation here, and lifted up high with the charged dust. Not quite dead yet. A3 doesn't have a lot of blood. Needs to finish it here, and does. That was a huge gamble, but paid off for A3. They were going to go in the Bloodburst if that combo did not kill.
Yeah, for real, dude. I was so sure that dust combo would kill. Well, what, like 100% defense. Damn. Good BRC. I love that tech. Unfortunately, this is going to be a pretty big punish for Yurikov. Gets the command grab.
Oh my goodness.
Another one. Another one. Yeah, there it is. The chain shift. Allowing A3 to recognize, get the backdash, but he baits the burst! Oh no!
My man's hit the brakes and was like, I'm gonna let you do what you need to do, and then I'm gonna do what I got to do. Going into game 5 for winners finals. I am not surprised, but I am very pleased.
Yeah, for real, dude. Dude, like we just talked about in the last break, A3, the master of adjustment, very cerebral player. What an incredible adjustment, because Yurikov looked so dominant in game 3. So for him to bring it back and win that convincingly in game 4, like, all right, A3, I see you. I see you. 60 to start.
Trying to get into the grand finals on the winner's side. Yurikov waking up swinging, letting them chain sang.
The 5P check. That's so important if you're playing Axel. Throw that 5P out every once in a while. Let your opponent know, yeah, this is the no-fly zone.
The Vincent explosion. A3 weathering the storm so far. Gets hit with the 2K, a whiff punish, just a little bit on the 2H, but there's the counter hit 2H that Yuri was looking for. Doesn't get the command grab, but it has a huge life lead. A3 with the blood explosion, and the grab will finish it from downtown. Yurikov on set point.
We just saw like 3 big 2H whiffs all get punished. That's like, A3's got to watch the overextends right here. Cannot whiff against this character. Okay, there's the 2H, still paying off. A3, though he's not afraid to use it. I like it. Command grab's coming out. Oh, wow, the backdash in the corner from Yurikov. That could have been big trouble.
Oh, speaking of big trouble, the blood spin after the block string has been lighting Yurikov up. Now we're on a double set point, one for each player. This is the last round to go down. Oh, stop the toes.
Oh, man. All right, Yurikov forcing their way out of the corner right here. A3, blood meter is almost full. So be very careful. Blocks the charge dust.
Sick.
IRC. Try to get out of here. A3, that blood gauge is going down. Just has to survive. Looking for that standing heavy right here.
A3 knows too. Knows the blood gauge is high. Knows they have a little bit of a life lead. But there's the throw from Yurikov. Great backstep on the command grab. A3 working away, gets the toes, and there we go with the 2S5H combo.
Once again, A3 taking it in a very close set. Yurikov is going to be dropping to losers finals, where they are going to have time to do some thinking. Wow, dude, what a set, man. That was crazy.
That was a really, really good set. So it should be Yuri versus Flash, I believe, or maybe Flash versus Bloo first.
Yeah, we're going to see Bloo versus Flash. Yeah, so this is our top 4. Losers quarters is going to be Bloo versus Flash, winner of that, moving out to winners finals, where Yuri will be patiently waiting. And of course, the king himself, A3, sitting on top, hoping to get a good chunk of this 130 we got in the pot. Guys, once again, thank you so much for using the Matcherino codes. And if you are feeling generous, don't hesitate to drop in a direct contribution. These guys, everybody left right now is a killer, right? Like they've earned it. They've earned it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Shout outs to Bunch for coming in and throwing the hundo in the pot for the players for sure. And much love to the Casa crew for making this thing happen, for coming back and gracing us with some fantastic Guilty Gear Strive action.
So looks like we are just going to be waiting for these cats to join. Should be on in just a moment. when we are wrapped up here, it wouldn't be surprising if Street Fighter was still going. So, you know, maybe have that going on in the background or something. I don't know. Stay tuned for some Guilty Gear action, no doubt, no doubt. But I think Street Fighter is moving along very nicely as well. Shout out to the homies Brad, M, and Dormancy locking it down over in the other stream.
Yeah, that's you know, got a much love for Brad and Dormancy for sure. And yeah, we'll probably sling you over there, but we got to get it done first.
No
Blue
doubt.
rocking the Kai, and Flash also on Kai, so this might be a mirror match.
Just an honest, honest. What do you call them?
Honest mids, you know, battle.
Mids. Oh man, I'm totally drawing a blank, dude. What's the archetype? Like the Ryu archetype.
Showdomes.
Thank you. Oh my god, I don't know why I couldn't just think of that word. That's so embarrassing. Yeah, the showdown, the Shodo showdown. Excuse me, man. Ooh, I just killed my own joke with that momentum. Jesus.
It's all good. It's all good. Here's Blue showing up, ready to go.
Oh god. All right, we're cracking the back. Oh, we're good to go. Guys, thank you again for tuning in. It is so good to be back at Casa. Yeah, back at Casa. Shout out to all the loving staff here. See y'all hanging out. Dom, obviously, for the stream. You know, the bunch for making it happen. Dank Wheel, Doc, Dan Crav, I see you all in there. Good to have you all back.
All right, looks like we're going to do a little bit of a remake here before we get things going in our loser semifinals match. But yeah, I think that, you know, having that mirror match is going to be really interesting to see how Flash's Kai has come along. I mean, we've obviously got to see it against other characters, but sometimes that mirror match really tests your limits, right? Of your, how well do you know your character?
Yeah, for sure. And we're gonna see two real different playstyles too. Flash, we saw, especially in that match against A3 Religion, we saw like party Flash. You know what I mean? We saw the party Kai.
Yeah.
Get in, do damage, apply mix up, get your plus frames. Whereas Blue, as we've seen so far, playing a little more conservative, playing some good defense, getting the jab checks on that pressure that's not real. So I think this could be like one of those, what is it, unstoppable force meets an immovable object type scenario. I'm really excited to see how this plays out.
Yeah, it certainly could be. Yeah, it certainly could be. And I think that if this one went to game 5 again, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see how motivated Flash is, right? Coming off a very close set with A3. Not able to play Boro. Boro had to drop, unfortunately. So I don't think Flash has played since then. So could be looking to let out a little frustration. You know, it's always rough when that set goes right to final round.
That's true. That's true. We'll see what happens. I mean, you know, again, Flash, a very well-versed gear player in general. You know, certainly has the ability to adjust and adapt between the series that have been out. So never can count them out for sure.
For sure. All right, we're gonna be getting right into this. To get into top 3, this is winner semifinals.
Loser semis.
Loser semis. Wow, excuse me. I'm glad you're here to cover me because I'm saying all kinds of things tonight, man. All right, there it is.
Intro, straight to business.
Straight to business. Here we go. So Blue's going to be on that white jacket Kai, Flash Metroid on the orange jacket. Already, Blue has to spend the burst to get out of this pressure. Whiffs the 6P, no punish. Ooh, okay, Flash. Very content to just maintain that kind of quarter position. 6P, DP.
Yeah, Flash Metroid, certainly a person to be willing to use that DP. Let the opponent know, hey, you can't just Oki for free. You gotta keep your head up, keep your eyes open.
Absolutely, you gotta respect the DP, you know what I mean? Oh, wow. All right, catch the dash blocking. That dash.
Yes, immediately murdered. Flash, letting them know.
Let them know early too. I think it's so important, right? Just making sure if you know you're going to be using the DP throughout the set, show it early. Like get in your opponent's head.
Absolutely. You know, there's always a little bit of a DP timer in the opponent's heads that's thinking like, okay, when is it going to happen? If you do it early, that just lays the table down really well. And speaking of doing it early, Flash getting it done early and often, plenty of damage on the board, went for the PRC, but bursted out. Did Blue immediately ran into the R slash, and Flash says, "This is it. You will not last."
Yeah, Blue getting smacked a couple times in neutral here, but definitely making a couple good defensive options. Both of those bursts, obviously not getting baited, kind of switching up the timing on them. Very much like to see that, but if you're losing neutral, it's only a matter of time. You know what I mean?
That's yeah. I mean, you lose a neutral, and in Strive too. I mean, you lose neutral, you know, once or twice before it's all over.
Yeah, for real, dude. Oh god, it kind of reminds me in some sick ways of some of those Dragon Ball matchups. I don't know. So Dragon Ball Fighters, like to this day, still one of my favorite games, and it has that reputation for like kind of, oh, guess wrong, guess I'll die. But this game brings that to another level sometimes.
Yeah, it's big time here in Strive. Flash trying to make sure they answer correctly every time. Great 2P series to check the dash up. Blue, you see Blue stepping out to try to challenge with Kai's Fire Slash. Easier said than done when, you know, you're playing another Kai with the same Fire Slash. Great jump in from Flash Metroid. Blue in a whole bunch of trouble, stuck in the corner.
Oh, wow. All right, once again, the burst connects. Not able to get him out of the corner. Oh, that's a big counter hit too. We're dead. Yep, that's going to do it. Flash Metroid take the first round.
Ooh. So confident in this matchup. Blue hasn't really had much of a chance to play the game. The Vapor Thrust does nothing for him. What a pickup combo with the dust!
Damn.
Flash, I see.
Charge dust. This is going to be a big chunk of damage. Not a ton of risk meter, which is good, but still, Blue is going to have to make a little guess here. No, we're out of trouble. All right, here we go. Zoning. It just slides. Sometimes you just gotta slide right in those DMs. You know what I mean? Nice and silky smooth.
Hey, gotta be smooth with it. And right now, Flash, no resistance, all butter right now, just grooving on through. Blue, really, like you said, just losing neutral really quickly. Flash is just making a lot of decisions that are putting Blue on the back foot.
And kind of putting him in these almost pseudo checkmate scenarios too, right? A couple times we've seen like the one time Blue went for DP, Flash was like, nah, that doesn't work in this setup. I'm already ready for that. I'm playing a layer 2 ahead already. You know what I mean? Like, it's clearly super comfortable in this mirror match. Oh wow, looking for the burst bait there too. I love the page from Blue. Plus frames, yep. Gets the throw. All right, yeah, next to DP.
I mean, look, it's a really good option. Yeah, if it's working, why stop at the moment? It allows Flash to take the turn back immediately. There's a block on the burst, though. Blue wide awake for the burst bait, and now Flash fighting back again. The moment they lose momentum, do they catch the backstep here? Okay, I was going to walk out the door if they did.
Yeah, for real, that would have been. Oh, all right, yeah. Not enough meter to get the conversion there, but the throw. And now we're gonna get some good Oki off that. And once again, just run a throw. Okay. So there it is.
Only one thing, and it's disgusting.
And it is disgusting. We don't condone those kind of actions here at Casa. Just kidding, unless you're winning. Anyway, Flash Casa. Flash Casa. Wow, that's a Freudian slip if I ever heard one. Flash Metroid.
Oh my goodness, there's the back throw from Flash. Charge stun into Oki. The reverse Blue RC. Wow, that was disgusting. And the overhead. Stop.
Oh, okay. All right, Blue, I see you bait the DP. Unable to get the punish. But send one of their own. Okay. That's going to be death, unfortunately. All right, still. Oh, no, that's it. I lied. I'm sorry. I almost misread the health bars there again. All right. That is going to be Flash taking it 3-0 over Blue. Yeah, too bad there. Like, we could start to see in that last game some big adjustments from Blue. But it was, unfortunately, it was just too little too late at that point. When you're trying to overcome that kind of deficit, it needs to be a real drastic change. And FGCFlash was just simply ready for it. Easy as that.
Yeah, Flash. You know, I said it'd be nice to see, you know, how the character's coming along, but honestly, with a player like Flash who just played so much gear for so long, there's no surprise that this is how that's how it turned out, and that they're able to adapt that quickly, especially with a game like Strive. Speaking of adaptation, Yurikov going back to the Millia in this matchup against Kai, and going to have to make all the changes. This is impressive from Yuri for flipping these characters like this in a tournament with these level of players.
Yeah, and especially playing a loser's bracket now, right? Like, you can't afford to make too many mistakes, or that's it. You're going home. Wow, I love the quick disc right there. Kind of risky, but paid off very nice. Once again, all right, Flash Metroid on the offensive. Yuri's turn, and the 6P, forcing Yuri to spend the burst. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, the dash up close slash from Yuri forced the burst out from Flash, and immediately they go back in. It's a huge conversion with Right to Lightning. Positive bonus on the table for Flash, and just taking him out, catching the backdash. Yes, exactly.
So this is going to be real interesting. Yuri obviously wants that run back, wants to get the double tournament dub. Flash Metroid looking pretty sharp right now. Trying to avoid this pressure. Ooh, eats the throw.
Oh, the Mirage on the other side. Tricky stuff from Yurikov. Got him a big hit, and immediately the disc ate up whatever Flash
looked like DP. That bait a DP.
Yeah.
That was DP bait, son. Wow. All right, Yurikov. I see you, son. Gets the jump in. All right, yeah. So you get that claw ender. Yeah, you get some real disc setup off that. Not all of those knockdowns. You get like a real disc setup that where you sometimes you have to spend 5K basically to make it a real block string, but right here. No!
Reverse still gets lit up. Yurikov with 100% tension as well. Got to be careful. This is the BRC to get the space. Great 6P. It's a solid knockdown. Going to be able to set up the Oki. Mirage on the other side. Immediate DP out. Flash not afraid to pull the trigger.
I think it's the first time we've seen Yuri play against a character with a DP so far. As Millia, rather. Yeah. Oh, the cancel! Here we go. All right, Yuri. Yeah, just gets a throw. I love that. Force your opponent to make a decision immediately. And, you know, when it's 2 frames, kind of hard to react to.
It's true. It's certainly true.
Once again, we got that Millia is bottom 3 message just to really rub the salt in the wound there.
Man. Yeah, just letting you know.
Just letting you know. There it is. Was that game 1 or am I tripping?
That was game 1. No, that was game 1. For sure.
That felt like a lot longer than game 1. All right.
Duel 1.
All right, let's see what kind of response Flash Metroid has here. All right, off to a great start here. Using that jumping dust to delay the falling time. 6P.
Oh, great anti-air from Flash Metroid. Yurikov stuck in the corner. There's the double dash out from the skies. Flash trying to chase Yurikov down. Force him into a block string, but Yurikov can undeterred, gets JK out of the air. The blocks lift him up, put him right back down. Charge stun into Oki the classic. Backstep throw. Yurikov's so good with those.
Oh, wow. Tex at that time. And the air throw from Flash? Yo, let's go. That was sick.
Flash, yeah, making the adaptations necessary immediately. Like you said, this is a match of adaptations, and Flash is not going to be left out.
No, not by a long shot. We've seen that quite a few times tonight, and this matchup is no exception. Yurikov, very much on the defensive right now. This is kind of crazy. Usually, from what we've seen so far, Yuri's just getting the dance game on, right? And this is one of survival for sure. The DP connects again. Another one.
Again. Flash is letting them know. Just opened up on the dome. Does Yuri? The extension, Sacred Edge, doesn't send him through the wall. No connection. Neutral jump H from Yuri and a big DP block.
Wow. All right. I'm loving the level of DPs we're seeing right now here. We were talking about the disc setups not being real. Flash Metroid calling some of them out, but in this case, unfortunately for him, it does not matter. Yurikov takes the round.
Flash. So that's an opportunity to get a game on the board. You definitely want to in this type of situation with the way and speed that Yurikov plays. Great backstep, close flash. Flash goes with the charge dust, nothing doing. It's a heavy knockdown though, charge stun edge. Yuri is consistently trying to find ways out of the corner. Get scooped.
Yeah, has to spend the first. Flash Metroid's offense is too strong right now. Oh my god, so is the RCs. Jesus.
Oh, the reverse. That was tricky stuff from Flash, but incredible movement. And now we're all tied up at 1 game apiece.
All right, that was all Flash that game. That was all Flash. I know you already got a game or a round, excuse me, but that was all Flash. Oh man. I turned back to the stream just in time to watch that little mix up at the end there. Again, that was so crisp.
It was really good. But Flash has been showing that all night long. Just the movement on this character really showing the just the expertise of a gear veteran, right? Using the movement system to their advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see if they can keep it going, because Yuri's proved to be no slouch over the last several months of this game. Big counter hit, jump in. The discs are coming out again. There it is. All right, Flash Metroid flip that time, and the throws are coming out. Here we go. We're in the corner. Spend the super, get your plus frames. Base the DP. What a pickup! Goes to the wall. Not enough to kill here. Flash Metroid does still have burst.
Yeah, might consider saving it though, considering the life deficit at the moment. But you never know. Falling H again. Yurikov is really good with claiming the space on returning to the ground with that JH.
Yeah, really hard to tell if you want a 6P. Obviously, that's a directional commit, so sometimes it's kind of hard to tell which direction they're coming down on.
National throw again from Flash Metro. Charge stun edge. JH and the JD caught him looking off the wall into the right, the lightning. Done.
Oh, with the perfect 2. All right. Last round 2. Basically an American prayer from Yurikov. Lost a sliver of health on block. All right, baits the burst here. Much better start from Yurikov. All right, goes for the jump in. It connects. Discs are coming out same side. Okay, trades out. Flash Metroid sends a projectile, tries to get out of the corner, trades again, gets the pickup. Here we go. Much better from Flash Metroid. That is going to be a ton of damage.
Flash answering right back, getting the life lead, even if it's by a slim margin. The 5P, Yurikov's moving. There's the throw. Red RC, the quick aversion, and baited out the burst with the charge stun edge, the awareness.
That was so sick.
Flash Metroid.
I think I saw Kizzy K do something like that as CEO. Man, that was so cool. All right, Flash Metroid taking the lead in this set. Damn, that was ice cold.
Up 2-1. Winner of this does get a chance to go up against A3 Religion in Grand Finals.
And both these cats dropped to losers as a direct result of A3 Religion. So you know they both want that run back. Oh, wow. Good instant block from Flash Metroid. I would have got smoked there. Man. Has to spend the burst. DP gets baited. Okay. I see you, Yuri. I love the extensions there. Those cancels were next level. Yurikov gets a positive bonus. Should have full meter in no time. Please.
Oh, you see the backstep on the disc leg? Yurikov looking super good. Like they're not even down.
Yeah,
this
right.
Is what the adaptations.
Man, this is it right here. Yurikov just trying to take some space, wait for some of these whiffs, get these counter hit jump-ins. All right, there it is. Good awareness from Flash Metroid, able to spend the DP. Whiffs the throw, though, and Yurikov is back in.
Yurikov taking any and every opportunity to seize the momentum, but we've seen Flash come back from a similar life deficit before. There's the start, 2K2D, charge stun edge. Got him bathed in the lightning at the moment. There's the burst, get off.
All right, Yuri able to get the side switch here. Oh, almost looked like they were trying to steal the corner. Good blocks from Flash Metroid. That got baited. That's bait. All right, what's the punish? Close slash. Okay. Has to spend the super for the extension. Gets the Oki. Well, Flash Metroid spends the gold burst. Okay, that could be a game changer. Ton of meter.
Oh my goodness, the stun dipper from long range has pressure. Went with the close slash, but long hair don't care. I'm sending you over there. 2-2.
So I don't know what that routing was exactly. But if I don't know if that just wasn't conducive for that route, I should say. But I thought Flash would have been able to close that out with the Ride the Lightning super there. But very well could have just been not the right route. Super unfortunate, and Yurikov's going to tie this set count up with 2-2.
I'm not surprised again, but I am very pleased. Game 5 situation, losers finals. Winner gets to fight A3 Religion in that grand final scenario.
Yeah, we've had quite a few games go to final game. All of them bangers so far. This one is no exception. Boy, you can see the way these guys are playing. Both of them are starting to respect each other's options a little more. Yeah, look at that. All right, here we go. Spends the EX projectile, trying to get out of the corner. No, has to spend the burst. Yuri spending a burst of their own. Here we go. All right, that's gonna be big. Catches up. He's gonna spend the meter. Doesn't need to. Okay, yep. Positive bonus. He'll be a full meter again very quickly. Flash Metroid still trying to build that first bar. Gets the hit. Spends the YRC. Yep, that's death. Spend the super. Spend the money.
Gonna have to RC to pop him up first. Get the wall splat. Didn't have enough for the super.
No.
Flash living on last legs.
And there it is.
Dies to the fallen JH. Is so good when Yurikov uses it. Now they have set point. Flash gonna get burst back soon though.
Throw again. All right. Yurikov's been doing a great job of peppering him in. He'll hit Flash Metroid with like 2 or 3 in a row, and then we'll throw him out for a round or 2. Like, I love the unpredictability. That's what you got to do when you're playing a very aggressive player like Flash Metroid. Reversal throw. Okay. And it looked like
disc. YRC. Flash gets the turn back. Yurikov wisely backing up. Does not want to get blown up by a DP or anything like that. The PRC disc, chase down, and the backstep. Flash looking for an opportunity. Might have it here with the 6P. Yuri in a lot of trouble. Double jump and immediately out of there. Flash gets blown up on the falling JH again in the reverse. Yurikov working really quickly.
Oh no, did he hit it? Is that it? No, not quite. The reversal connects. Okay, yo, this is it. That's gonna kill. Find the lightning, baby. We're going to final rounds. Jesus. All right. Yo, I didn't expect anything else. This is the final game, final round. Yurikov has burst on deck. Flash Metroid will not. The reversal connects.
DP catching Yurikov trying to dash over onto the other side. Flash playing this smart, trying to space out those normals, but Yurikov gets a big knockdown. Goes for opts to jump back out. There's the DP from Flash Metroid. Been seeing that all, but there's a go burst.
This is Flash's game to lose right here. Huge life lead. Yurikov is sitting on full meter here, though. Oh, he gets the jump in. All right, this could be huge. Loop the set play. Please spend some meter. You cannot take it with you and you die. Just an ounce of meter, sir. Yeah, that's it. Spend it. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I love that combo from Yurikov. Very nice. Positive bonus on deck, and I lied. Flash Metroid builds the burst.
JH, no pickup though. Flash still in it. Does have burst available as well. Yurikov might be looking to try to bait it, but Flash with the JH, YRC.
No way.
He's already blocking.
Baited.
Flash
Baited.
Yeah, didn't have meter to cancel it, and Yurikov
okay,
survives.
So I want to break down what happened in those last 3 seconds. Why Blue RC to try to catch the jump in. Okay, recognizes doesn't work. YRC to get out of pressure and immediately goes, nah, he's going to rip the super and blocks to take a very close set against Flash Metroid. That was God tier from Yurikov. I can't do anything but laugh.
I mean, sometimes play just leaves you speechless. Yurikov really just kept their composure, did not flinch, and was able to find multiple times where Flash just got caught chasing Yurikov, and Yurikov was just neutral jump. Instead of dashing away, they would neutral jump and then just falling JH and get a huge knockdown off of that. And Millia, you know, has to knock you down quite a few times in order to get the W. So that was great stuff from Yurikov. Great stuff from Flash too. I mean, they went to last game, last round. So it wasn't like it was just a, you know, Yurikov running over and doing what they need to do, but incredible stuff from Yurikov.
that dude, that lived up to the hype. Well, like what a great losers finals. We could not have asked for a better game, and now we're gonna get the run back. A3 Religion versus Yurikov in grand finals. Oh god, this is gonna be one of those deals. Obviously, Yurikov has to win 6 games to take the tournament. And I think when you're playing against somebody as strong as A3 Religion, that spells trouble. But you know, Yuri's done it tonight. Won what was it, the WASD's Roman Rumble earlier, so we'll see what they got, man. We'll see what they got.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it only takes one kind of key point. Maybe you notice in your opponent something you didn't see before, and you're able to zone in on that and start slowly shift the momentum. But I mean, A3's just been playing really well, and this is, I mean, he's been winning with Nago Blood Rage popping in these sets often. So like that is something that I can't help but point out and say, yo, this is not, you know, the normal kind of Nago stuff. This is a built different kind of person.
And there's definitely some play styles that are conducive to that. You know what I mean? It depends a lot on where you could kind of make a choice and say, okay, this special move is going to connect, and I'm going to get 1 billion damage and win the game. Or they're going to block it, and I'll have just enough time to Fukio forward into their face, so they have to block it. They can't get a huge punish. Or they're going to see the Fukio try to challenge and get hit by it, and then, you know, I can throw them on wake up, basically. Like, there's a way to play around that. And especially if you could survive that, you get that free chain shift at the end. We saw in that last match against Yurikov, he got the screen freeze, recognized the command grab, and was able to backdash right there, get out of trouble. And I think A3 won that round. Like, it's crazy, dude.
I mean, it's such a different type of play that even as an opponent, you go in and say, oh, I expect Nago to do these things, right? But A3 just like you said, just plays differently and gambles, but gambles at the right time.
Yes. And that's definitely the key for Nago is it's calculated, right? You might be RPS, you might be gambling a little bit, but you figure out a way to make it in your favor. Case in point, forcing Yurikov to spend that burst right off the bat. Yurikov baits the pop, and that's the kind of pop you don't want to have, because that's functionally death right here. Yurikov backing off.
100% tension though for A3. I don't know if they're going to get to use it though. Other side, and the delayed throw from Yurikov. What a heads up play.
Yeah, not able to spend the gold burst there, but like you said, wasn't able to spend an ounce of that meter. Super unfortunate. Yurikov looking back in control here. Oh, counter hit close slash will go through the wall. Spends the super. Yo, I want that good Oki. I'm already going to get that meter in a minute. I want that jump in.
Oh, speaking of jump in, the crossover does end up connecting, but no follow-up for Yuri. Immediately off the wall and out. Great 6P. Yuri has also been locked in with those all day long. Those were the Sonic Spinball plus frames. A3 swinging for the fences, nothing doing. And look at Yuri's consistent movement, staying out of those danger zones. And no time jump in, forces out the burst as well.
Oh my
see
God.
Bro, Yuri, you gotta
kidding
go.
me?
It's too good.
Jesus. What a game one. And I want to point out, too, last time we saw this, Yuri switched off Millia. Yuri's going in with Millia, and Yuri took the first game. Like, my man's confident right now, and I love that confidence. That's what you gotta display. Even if you're feeling a little shaky, you got the tournament jitters, it doesn't matter. Walk up, your chest out, head held high. You gotta be feeling yourself.
Do what you gotta do.
God, I'm filled with Modelo and now cooling down so I can think. Shout out to Yurikov.
Hey,
sorry, Dynamite. What were you going to say?
However he's getting it done, then you keep doing that because it's working for sure. A3 taking a little bit of time to think. Going back to character or the lobby and before we step back in. But yeah, like you said, going in with Millia this time, but it's not just going in, right? Like not just like YOLO running in. You notice how Yuri will get a knockdown, lay a disc, back off for a little bit, see what's what, you know, and then dive in, find that jump in, find that JH, and work from there. So it's calculated. It's aggressive, but it's calculated.
Yeah, and you could see You can see it in the play. Like, it's very obvious Yuri's just playing a lot smarter than the last time we saw this matchup. Here we go, 83 though, trying to get some momentum going. Gets the counter poke. Yuri, another throw. Dude, throw game is on point tonight. Not just against A3, it has been all night. Oh, that's huge though.
Big love spin there. Yurikov stuck in the corner at the moment. Does dash out the double overhead. And now A3 hemmed up.
There it is. All right, going through the wall. A3 not able to get anything going in the corner there. We definitely was trying to bait that burst from Yurikov, but yeah, see, at a certain point, and that was rough because A3 definitely had the health deficit there. You just got to commit and say, I'm going to make you spend first here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's a resource win. And Yuri is really good at forcing those. There's a charge just through. Huge life lead, positive bonus. Speaking of resources, going to go over to Yuri.
Oh my god, anti-air close flash? Yes, we got those. But the 6P, so yo, I got actual anti-air, baby. Let's go. Another one?
Not enough to kill, but positive bonus still rocking for Yuri. Gonna at least have 50% available eventually. Stops. There's the JH. He's locked in with that button. Hair mace.
Uh-oh, did we, wait. Oh my god, that was the fastest game too. I blinked. I thought that was the first round still. Oh my god. All right. Quick game 2 going to Yurikov right here. We are on the verge of a potential bracket reset. A3, take a deep breath. Think about what you got to do. Think about where you're getting hit. Try to make the adjustment.
All right. Let's see how A3 makes these adjustments, because Yuri has just been... Oh, that's one way to do it.
Hell yeah.
That's one way to let them know.
Round start
Say it
6
with
8.
your chat.
Yeah. That's a real Nago player right there. All right, Yuri once again. Right throw game coming in clutch. Okay. All right, so once again, A3 sit on full meter. Fat stick of butter. Hasn't spent any yet. There it is. YRC, I was about to say. Yurikov spent the first. Counter hit. That's YRC to get in.
Aggression from A3 is just relentless. He turned the volume up to 10, but Yuri has the mute button. Long hair, don't care. Overhead, the dome was blessed.
You ever got hit by that move in Xrd? It's
No.
awful. It's awful. It's so fast. it like gives me flashbacks every time I see it in this game. Oh man. Anyway, Yuri getting this oppressive offense started.
Will it blend? Nagoriyuki episode. There's the delayed overhead again. And Yuri going straight to work. Through the wall goes A3. Really good on reset point.
Man, this is reset point. Wow. Yo, I was talking that smack earlier, saying, yo, A3 got this in the bag, and Yuri about to reset the bracket right here. Not enough meter to really seal it out, but Yuri is working on a perfect right here. Oh, good backdash from A3. Trying to get something rolling here. Can they make the comeback? To a great start. Millia still sitting up positive bonus. Yeah, I was going to say, there it is.
Shutdown, and that is it. The reset for Yurikov.
I love that decision on round reset, I guess, right there. Just instant Blue RC in, recognized that huge startup for the 2H and said, yeah, I got to bet 1,000,000 buttons faster than that. Let me check that for you, homie. Let me check your code at the door. This is Casa after all. We're all about that hospitality. All right, there it is. Bracket reset. One of the fastest bracket resets I've ever seen. Yurikov 3-0 over A3. And now the real game starts.
Yeah, this is going to be curious. Yuri just said that they're going to go get water in chat. So
Smart.
Yeah, got to keep it hydrated, ready to go. And now we're back into it. Wow, I mean, did not expect that, to be honest with you.
Same,
given
dude.
How, you know, given how A3 was playing. But Yurikov is coming off a really intense losers finals. So,
Yep.
you know,
Feeling
just
hot.
playing warm. Yeah.
Oh my god. And the answer to will it blend is yes, Nagoriyuki edition. Oh man, once again, forcing A3 to spend that burst. But unfortunately, it almost doesn't matter. Right there, Yurikov answering right back, winner neutral right over again, and then spending their own burst. Yeah, there it is, the claw, get that wheel.
Oh, that was dirty. Crossover into a secondary dash overhead. And another one for your troubles, A3. Cannot get the number on this truck that's running them over named Yurikov.
That's gonna whiff. No, blocked it. Okay, can't get the punish off it. No big deal. Yurikov's still sitting on a huge health lead right here. And A3 kind of listen that close slash. And command grabs starting to come out. All right. This is where you're trouble. Whoa, okay. Trying to make a pop. All right. I kind of like the thought there from A3, like, I'm going to make you spend all your meter here, or I'm going to chip you out, or I'm going to burst in your face, and you're going to block it. But Yurikov, calm, cool, and collected, just jumping right out of there, get out of trouble, taking the round.
Yeah, every time A3 seems to have Yurikov up against the ball, it just isn't working out. And there's another blood explosion. Yurikov gets a free setup. There's the burst, though, immediately. A3 trying to stay in this game.
Looking real hard right now, I'm not gonna lie. Yurikov looks on fire. That's death. No, not quite.
H is so good, but the cross-up landing gracefully into a game 1 victory is Yurikov.
And the domination streak continues. We are looking at 4 games in a row from Yurikov. Can he make it 5? Man. Dude, I'm running out of intelligent things to say because I'm just so blown away at how dominant Yuri looks right now. Oh my god. All right, deep breath, deep breath. All right, this is it. Game 2 of our Super Grand Finals. I love that addition, by the way. Shout out to Dom.
Good stuff. Yurikov on a roll. 4 games straight. Like, whew, man.
After the dominating run that A3 had in the winter side, this is a bit of a surprise, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, it's not over already. A3 laying the pressure down. Look at that wrist cage. We are jacked. Doesn't matter though. Yurikov finding the grab yet again. We're going to the corner. Counter hit, spent the burst.
Corners where A3 has pretty much been living. There's a close slash, finally catching those crossovers from Yuri and immediately forcing Yuri to burst once they land in the corner. 5-8 swinging away. Blood gauge close, but the JH, the long range game of that sword from A3. I really like that close slash there from A3 because it caught Yurikov doing the crossover jump that it had been doing. And there it is again defensively, an adjustment from A3. He's waking up.
Yeah, that's the hard part when you sit in grand finals, right? Sometimes you cool off. No, that's okay. That's totally fine. Look at that health. Still plenty of health left. It's about to expire. He's going to get chain shift on wake up right here. Screen freeze. Oh, yeah, went for the anti-air there. Okay, unlucky. Getting clipped by the overhead. The grab, you cannot eat another one of those grabs. Go gets the hit instead, and Yurikov once again performs the act of highway robbery. Trying to keep the win streak going. All right, has the special cancel there. Doesn't want to continue the Rekka series. Yurikov once again finds the hit, forcing A3 to spend that burst. I like how he spent it mid-screen that time.
Oh, nice backstep on the close slash attempt at the falling H again from Yurikov. Has A3 in the corner. Yurikov hammering away. The defense is staying still, and then the PRC fake out. A3 in a ton of trouble.
YRC, yeah, you got to spend it.
Aggressive
Yurikov.
burst.
That's such a strong way to spend burst in this game is kind of force your opponent to spend meter to get out of the corner, especially when they have no meter left. Burst right in their face. Like, now you staying in the corner, son. If nothing else, the mental damage is overwhelming. And speaking of mental damage, getting hit by a raw super ain't no thing either. All right, good backdash from A3 to stay alive. The pop, still A3's turn.
A3 with a huge 2H and the home run swing. Put it on the board for A3. The first game in a while
4 games to be specific. All right. So it is 1-1 in our Super Grand Finals here. Like you said, we are starting to see a little bit of adjustment from A3 right here. Really start to not be afraid to kind of get their party on. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna use some special moves, and if I pop in your face, I know how to make that work. Both times, just like we were talking about in that pregame, dude. Not spending it, but allowing themselves to pop at the opportune moment and maintaining their turn. It's worked out super well both times.
As soon as A3 continues to go defensively and get the right answers with the 2H after the gold burst, unfortunate stuff. And look at the blood gauge already above 2 bars, or just at 2 bars for A3. Gonna blood spin, and it's definitely above now. Home run swing comes through, Fukio forward, quick RC, another blood spin, and the blood gauge is going upwards, finally retrieving.
Yeah, easy 50% there for A3 too. Unfortunately, eating that hit, and now we are back in the blender. Full meter from Yurikov. Good block from A3. Gets caught in the backdash. Bad moon. Okay, spend the meter. No, still not enough to kill. Okay, yep. Uses the car, recognizing I want that meter for the round start, and that's why, once again, Yuri, BRC forward. Baits the gold burst. Not able to punish though. Okay, that could be trouble. Once again, A3 spending a blue RC of their own, and the raw super's gonna kill him.
No! The 2H interrupted. I had never seen that before, but it's Yuri still with the defensive throw to stay alive. This game is so important.
I think that melted my brain, Dynamite. What just happened?
The disjointed hitbox, man, of 2H. It came into play to save A3, but not enough. Yurikov with the burst, nothing doing. This is going to be terrible for them. Gets lifted. No follow-up, though, from A3, and then the blood explosion. That's a ton of health gone. But he can get the job done if he finds some hits. Gets thrown. Gonna have to guess.
Yeah, unfortunately, the disc was already active, so the 6P not able to connect. And Yurikov. Wow, okay. That was really scary. Like, when that dropped at the end, I'm like, all right. Could be trouble. Nah. Yurikov's a veteran, clutching it out. And this is it. 2-1 Yurikov for the whole tournament.
Yeah, it's going to be really intense here for Yurikov. We know really strong players like A3 and other strong tournament veterans at this point in Strive definitely fight back, right? Like, they don't just be like, oh well, it's 2-1. I don't know. No, there's that next level. So Yurikov's gonna have to keep the momentum if they want to seal the deal.
The layers these guys are bringing forward. Yeah, case in point right there. We saw the whiff 2H start to come out a ton. All right, I'm gonna start PRC where canceling it. Oh, there it is. All right, big counter hits coming out here from Yurikov. Trying to get that corner mix. Caught by the disc. All right, pressure still coming out. Trying to go that risky.
Here. Wow, that was a risky far slash from A3, but managed to land it. However, Yurikov not stopping. Crossover gets hit with the delayed air dash again. Oh my goodness, Yurikov with the extension combos. We in the hair salon and the flower to do it.
Positive bonus right here too. A3 sitting on 1 meter and burst, but pretty much gonna have to use that burst for gold burst if they even want to use this round at all, which, you know what, I don't blame if they don't. Spent the super here. Yeah, you got plenty of meter. Take the extra damage, take the Oki, more importantly, because this next interaction is going to be the deciding factor, I think.
On the toes, and wow, getting off of the ground, such a smart idea from Yuri. Because slide up 2S after Fukio is so common from Nagos, and now Yuri on tournament point and starting off very quick, wants to get out of here.
Oh, once again, all right, delaying the drift PRC there, I like it. Beyblade spin to win. Once again, all right, blood meter's going up. Not catastrophic yet though. Still got that good range, blocks the, oh no, gets hit by the jump in. All right, this could be huge. Gets the Oki off this too, and positive bonus. All right, spends the YRC, slow it down, gets the hit. Yurikov spending the burst. Oh, he gets the hit. No, not enough to kill. Oh man, just a hair left.
Just a dab will do it. Oh, Oh my goodness, the close slash seals it. Yurikov with the longest of comebacks from the loser side
Incredible.
takes the W for the first Casa return of 2022.
And Yurikov's second bracket W tonight. Two wins,
that's
taking
impressive.
WASD's tournament and Casa. Yeah, that is impressive, my friend. Wow. Dude, 6 games to win grand finals. A3 only took 1. What a turnaround, dude. What a turnaround. Entered 3 events. Yurikov is the triple. Oh, Panda, too. All right, that's OD.
Wow,
Shout out to Yurikov.
that's busted.
3 Ws.
That is super busted. Well, Yuri, hats off to you because that is no easy feat.
No, not at all. That was incredible. We got the boss himself, the
Yo.
owner of the Casa. What's up, my man?
Yo, I clicked one tab. I was like, oh man, 2-1. A3 might bring this back.
Yeah.
And like 30 seconds later, somebody said, yo, Yurikov won. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ.
That was. Oh man.
Yo, see you at Frosty's, Yuri.
Yeah.
Yo.
See you, Frosties.
Say what up.
Yo, Yuri, congrats, man. Congrats. That was awesome. I love watching me some Millia, some Trillia. Thank you, Yurikov, A3Flash. Who else was in this tournament?
Bloo, Arck, Boro.
Arck, Boro, Mufasa. Thank you so much, everybody. You know. AJ Martinez, thank you so much.
Oh, AJ, yeah, AJ had some good games.
Yeah, good games. Unfortunately, the connection didn't stay perfect for him, so he bowed out graciously. So thank you so much.
Oh, that's respectful. Yeah.
Thank you so much for even trying, dog. Like I really do appreciate that. Whew. Yo, we back.
We back.
Man.
Hell yeah, let's go.
We back like we forgot something.
I'm not gonna get emotional, I swear to God. No, but thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to the commentary team right here. Good luck to both of you going to Frosty, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yo, please go kill that shit out there, please.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do the thing. Be safe. Thank you so much for you two. Dom, thank you for holding it down. My brother, we back.
You already snow.
Already Snow John Snow. Please tell your friends about this tournament. I want more people in the Strive tournament next month. We're gonna add a 3rd game, but that has nothing to do with the brilliance that is Guilty Gear Strive. More information on that soon. I don't exactly know what the 3rd game is. I have a strong idea of what I want it to be, but I'm not gonna say anything just yet. So, if you want to persuade me and the team, please go follow us on Twitter at Casa Bunch. Let us know what the 3rd game should be. Nothing is concrete. And if we get enough pull for a game, we can even do a 4th game, honestly.
Vote for Melty Blood.
Yo, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I'll do a whole Melty Blood day. Like I'll do Type Lumina. I'll do AACC. Yo, don't play with me.
Hell yeah.
I'll hit up Shinobi right now. Like, yo, dog. Nah, but for real, I'm not gonna hold y'all up anymore. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We did $130 in this match arena, so I'm gonna leave that up for the rest of the night, probably up until maybe Friday morning, so that we can get as much money as possible. But I do want to get these players paid in a timely manner, so please hit up those sponsor quests. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. Love you. Shout outs to Dan on socials. Shout outs to Dink. Shout outs to Dustin, Dr. Brad, all the gang. Love you guys, and I'm out.
Peace.
Peace.
Yo, big shout out to Punch, dude. It's so good to be back. And tune in. Yo, follow us both on socials, Lennox207. Hit me up on Twitch at Jack Lennox. I'm going to be doing a post Frosty Faustings little recap. Keep an eye out for us both at Frosty's. I can't say where exactly yet, but you know you'll see us somewhere.
Absolutely. Stay fresh. Be good to one another. Catch you guys soon. Peace and love.
Peace.